Welcome back here from Leslie Hot Wheels Extreme Racing. Things are going fairly smoothly in this cup. We already know we're gonna win. For one. That one gearhead there. Gearhead is here somewhere, we just don't know where. We're on our search for Gearhead, trying to find him. Wondering why they've disappeared for so long. They haven't come out like all the other missing individuals have. Not all of them, a couple of them. I guess the difference with Gearhead is that we know that they're missing here. Whereas, that they're missing and they're here. Whereas, for instance, XD3 or I think Shrek T. And yeah, we don't know where they are, but we also don't know that they're here. Why did that do no damage to me? Looks like I'm cheating. Aha. No! That mine did not arm itself fast enough for some reason. Ah! Jeez. That was a nice storm of various harmful things. And I can just run back ahead of you. Not quite. Oh, fine. This is so fun. Getting to attack so much here. I also wish there was actually a battle mode in this game too, so it wasn't always just battling and racing simultaneously. Yeah, this game is really nice to you though when you fall off of the side. It's really mean to you when your car gets destroyed, but on the other hand, falling off the cliff is no big deal at all. Yeah, having a dedicated battle mode in this game would not have been too bad, and man, I managed to use that item like the very frame I got it. Thanks for that. Ooh. Life or death that was there. I apparently chose life. The physics chose life for me. How about you? Let me do this to you. Alright. 2 points again. That's wonderful. That's how this place always is. Oh, so dedicated battle mode won't have been too bad in this game, I don't think. Because I feel like most of everything is already there for it. Why doesn't that hurt me? It's mostly just that everything's still being treated as a race the whole time. There's no real reason not to try to get ahead, aside from points. But sometimes we have like last man standing type of mode or something looking kind of cool. Maybe on some dedicated battle arenas. Oh well though. And you can also, like I mentioned before, Wipeout HD Fury did just fine with having a battle mode that was still on its courses. It just gave the ability to do a quick 180 whenever you felt like it. So you could still use the track as a battleground. It's just incidentally also a circuit, instead of being like kind of a square shaped area like it tends to be in games with battle modes that are also racing. Or a more interesting 3D course with a more vertical aspect like the battle arenas in Beat That. That's one thing, the only thing that I kind of wish I got to try out in that game that I never did. The battle arenas. And I played them. Gear, awesome. But I'm curious what it'd be like actually playing them and actually having dedicated, actually getting to like play with other people and fight with them instead of just, well, not, because there was no real fighting in that game. There was the rampage mode that was just target practice essentially. I really think I might have to stick to... That's really nice handling. In exchange for armor. But really though, I think the handling is, or the armor is important enough. I'm just gonna stick with Shadow Jet and Toe Jammer for the moment. Oh my god, look at this. This is awesome. In fact, I could totally upgrade this. Look at that. I might at some point have the luxury of having fully upgraded tires. In fact, there will be one level where I do that. The Frozen Wasteland. I'll do exactly that. It's really heavy now. But again, those engines just too important. So basically, it just means I get an extra opportunity to increase my handling a little bit, which is good. But alright. Let's go then. I appreciate the gear. It's such a small reward, and it's not really progress towards anything, but it's so practical that it's really nice to have. And it'll make completing other challenges more realistic too. I don't know if I want to get a fast start here. Get off there! That's not how I expected that to end. If there was a variety of potential outcomes there, I did not think that was one of them. I want to be faster. Come on. This car is a jet. Catch up with the other jet. I don't know if we'll get to see the rivalry between Silhouette and Drifting Around Storm again, actually. Since I don't know if I'll be playing Drifting Around Storm again, since I'm going to be doing a bunch of fighting here. Come on, guys. Just blow himself up. I sit there waiting for someone to come after me, and they just went up behind me and blew themselves up. That's not very impressive. So can you actually get the... Or wait, that's not what I thought it was. Where's the gem here? Here we go. That will hopefully be worth it. Should be able to catch up that much problem. I feel like I also have a fairly easy time catching up in the point challenges. I don't know if they actually make the races easier in some capacity in these tournaments when you're going for points, or what it is, but it was fairly convenient. That was interesting. Boom! Nice ability. Ah, darn it. Can't pick stuff I want to pick up. Sun Elf blow themselves up again? They did not. Ah, Beo's invincible. Darn it. Back here. There we go. Now it's about time, I guess, to take the race more seriously. Did I not get an item from that? Was that supposed to be a health pickup, I guess? Whatever. We'll finish up here. Yeah, but I always feel like I have a really easy time catching up there whenever I fall behind in the fights. And of course, it is also in part probably that I'm destroying everyone that holds them back, and that being aggressive is actually a really effective way to play this game and win races. That could also be it. I think part is probably also rubber banding or something to that effect. Everyone in front of me slowing down whenever I fall behind a little bit. Whatever. Not a bad starting number for points at all. And what did the computer decide everyone else finished with? Huh, Drifting Around Storm actually did pretty alright, but still got second here. Not this time to Silhouette, but to Metacog. Alright. This will probably just do what I've been doing in terms of stat distribution. Feels pretty nice. It's not a very exciting picture. Like, some of the artwork for these levels is kind of nice. This one, though, it's just a car with some rocks. Have I even noticed before that this is a demolition site? What's this place even look like? And there's some really memorable tracks on here. Fairly memorable, at least. Nice tracks that I remember having played while playing the game. So that's a fairly low standard, but it's there. Most memorable for me is probably the Burnout Shack. This one, though, not very memorable, it feels like. That's probably not the one I wanted. Hey. I would like to actually hit somebody there. I didn't see that other route up there. I need to figure out how to get up there, because that's where the gym is. Go away. Good job, race cam. You are now prey. I am gone after. Oh, yeah. Or you could have just blown yourself up on the acid like you've done before. You managed to not do this time. There we go. I could have shortcut more on this version, actually. We're going backwards. Sorry, race cam. Reverse in this game is not very good. Wow. The car really chugs when you're trying to go in reverse. Slippery everywhere. I'll probably hit someone, I think. This is a good choice of weapon. I can get just a little bit closer to my opponent at least. Ah, they're disabled. Disadvantaged. Ah. I didn't realize SWAT was there. What happened? What are you aiming at? No, not me. Alright, I'll probably do what I tend to do here at this point, and I would have liked that mortar, but okay. I just run on ahead. Oh, how did nobody hit that mine before? I fell immediately on. I fell directly onto it. No use for these. Oh, I couldn't avoid that. Yeah, pretty much everyone gets stuck on that. Anyways, 30,000 is acceptable, at least for 100,000 points total. Of course, the third race is not going to be the best for points either. Dang, you managed to get a ton of points here last time, though, when you were not on reverse. So maybe you will be able to get a bunch of points here. We'll see. I'm pretty much exactly on par for getting 150,000. Even though I only need 100,000 right now. In any case, that'll be it for this episode. So Hot Wheels Extreme Racing. I've not saved in a long time, so I certainly should. Like, in case the emulator ever crashes or anything, that'd be a pain. But see you then, everyone, when we do the next two races of this, and then we have all of the silver medals unlocked, and then it's just onto the last three races, or last three tournaments, and we're probably done with the game. Probably. We'll see if anything else happens after that. Who knows? Bye, everyone.